Hello, and welcome back to Morrowind Mondays with me, Arin, and Ralof Iceblade, the Northern Crusader. I hope you're doing well. When last we left off, Ralof Iceblade delved into the Andrano ancestral tomb, and scoured it of the undead therein, and obtained a skull from none other than Sharn Grimuzgob, who gave us some very good information on the Nerevarine prophecies. After turning in that information to before we turned in that information to Caius Cosades, however, he raided a smuggler's den and got some excellent loot and sold it off for a little bit of wealth, and now it's time to go on yet another great adventure. Welcome back. So, in today's episode, what are we going to do? We are going to go ahead and get that key for the Dwemer Ruin from Hasfit and Tabalus, so we can delve a little bit deeper into Arkenthand and get some more Dwemer scrap for the little oh my gosh, why can't I remember?
I'm waiting
for the Imperial Temple quest thing. That one. That's what we're doing. Oh my god. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna look into this matter of corruption here in Balmora. And then we're going, after we wrap up those two orders of business,
Go ahead, I'm listening.
We will make our way over to back to the mainland of Morrowind and continue with our duties for the Imperial Legion. I think that'll be fun. I think that's a good plan. So, Hasfit.
How can I help you?
Wait a minute.
Well met,
Or
Outlander.
did we get the key from
What
him
is it?
already? We did already get the key from him. Okay, so the only question is, do we have... Let's see here. What have we got that's going to be helpful for us in that scenario? So we do have a Rising Force Potion. That'll be helpful. We got a couple of Rising Force Potions. That's good. Do we have a Means of Escape? We have Almsevia Intervention Scroll. We have a few Divine Intervention Scrolls. Okay, we're good. We should be fine. I completely forgot. It's been a little bit since I've played, so you know, yeah, I completely forgot. Probably should have checked my inventory.
May I help you?
All right, I'm gonna turn down some of the volume. So speaking of volume and sound and all that. Oh, that's too much. I have been making, I made some adjustments to our sound settings lately, both in the game, but also in my recording software in OBS. Additionally, I got a new mic recently. I've been using a cheap $20 mic for the longest time, and I figured, you know what? It's time to get an upgrade. And I say it for the longest time. I know this channel, as it currently exists, hasn't been around very long. Before this, I used to stream on Twitch. I streamed on Twitch for a little while. So I've had this kind of cheap $20 microphone for a while. And I decided, you know what? I should go ahead and upgrade. Found a pretty good mic that was on sale for a lot cheaper than it usually is. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself. So that's what I did. So I've been fiddling around with some audio settings, both for the desktop audio, but also for the mic. Kind of playing around with some things. Hopefully this results in a better quality of voice. After listening back to some test recordings, I think I found some pretty good sweet spots. And I think this also just sounds I think my voice just sounds a lot better now. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys can hear the difference. Fingers crossed. I also played around with some more settings to hopefully block out more background noise. But yeah, part of what brought on me getting a new mic was the fact that when I was listening back to when I was watching some recent episodes, I realized my voice cuts out every now and then, which I think is partially due to the fact that I move around a lot in my chair. I have ADHD, so I'm kind of restless. It's hard for me to sit still for an extended period. But also, I think it was also just a cheap mic, so I think that probably has something to do with it as well. Or maybe I just had it positioned too far. Either way, I'm long due for it. I figured, you know what? I'm due for an upgrade, in my opinion. So, here we are. Anyway, we're back here at Arkingthand. Gonna go ahead and put on my stuff here. Take a sip of coffee. All right. Oh, the sky is actually kind of nice today in the game. Blue with some clouds. It's very nice. It's very nice indeed. Oh, is that an elite over there? I don't think we've fought an elite yet. We should fight an elite and just see how it goes. Let's do a quick save here. Oh. Something has seen me. Oh. It was a cliff racer. Of course it was. Got him. Alright, anyway, that's not who I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight the elite. Oh my gosh. Got him. Ooh, diseased elite. Do I dare touch it? I touch it. Drain intelligence. I shall eat it. It had no effect. Damn you. I almost got diseased for nothing. Alright. Cliff Racer. This is not a diseased Cliff Racer. Racer plumes. Kind of valuable, so we'll take them. Alright. Let's jog on up. Dwarven crank. Jog! Sprint! Whatever this is. Ah, will I get there in time? Yes, I will. Fantastic. Alright. Alright, so the reason why I'm so darn concerned about having an escape plan is because this next part of the ruin, this soon-to-be unlocked section of the ruins is going to be significantly tougher than what we've been through already. So I just want to make sure that we're prepared to make an escape just in case. You know what, I want to go third person. Enjoy Rayloff's look. Because the Imperial armor does look pretty freaking cool. Alright, here we go. Do a quick save and enter. You know what? I think I'll also do a midway save here. Alright. Fantastic. Already getting some scrap metal out of this. You can hear more of those metal monstrosities nearby. And a ghost! Yeah, these ghosts are no joke. Oh, I actually hit it. Oh, we got a level. Hell yeah. More scrap metal. Ectoplasm? Yes, ectoplasm. Fantastic. Do I dare start picking up Dwemer junk for selling? I don't know. Oh, another one. What saw me this time? It's unclear what has aggroed onto me. The Dwemer coins are definitely worthwhile. Oh, there it is. Got it. Allows you a scrap metal. Alright, can't rest because enemies are nearby. I was hoping to claim a level there, but fate does not have it so. Alright, they are not trapped. It's a good sign. Another metal monstrosity. There we go. There allows you a scrap metal. It's good for us. Another ghost. Got him. I love their little animation. Kind of put their hands in the air like they just don't care. It's pretty great. Okay, so now we have gone in a circle. Let's rest for, let's say, 2 hours. All right. Everything you do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It is as though you had suddenly developed keen senses and instincts. Wow, what a message. Okay, let's see here. So strength is a no-brainer. I think endurance and willpower. Yeah. That sounds pretty good. Okay, gonna fiddle around with the sound settings a little bit more. Alright. This is a little bit loud for me, so it might be a little loud for you guys. Of course, I'm probably going to fiddle around with the volume and editing, but, you know, I also want to make sure that I'm not having an unpleasant experience playing the game. Oh, trapped. Do I even have probes? I don't have any probes. Well, I'm not getting in there. Ah! Got it. I'm probably taking way more scrap metal than I actually need, but that's all right. Doesn't hurt to have some extra. Okay, let's see here. No Dwemer coins. Ooh, diamond, more scrap metal. I think I'm good on scrap metal, actually. Ruby and some raw ebony. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Let's do a quick save here, because it's been a little bit. Okay. What are we dealing with in here? Oh, another metal man. A rolling metal man. Is he gonna come at me? Hit him with an ice storm. Nice. Oh shit. Started celebrating a little bit too soon there. There we go. Yeah, put your hands in there like you just don't care, buddy. Dispose of corpse. Should probably do a little bit of healing. Let's do our basic heal. That's not enough. Let's go ahead and do our hearth heal. There we go. Nice. Feeling much better now. Let's do a quick save. Oh, there's water. Oh, another spider. Got it. Disposal corpse. Another spider. Got it. Disposal corpse. All right. So we ultimately want to get up there because that's where the fun treasure is. Let's do a quick save here, as I am liable to somehow mess this up because it's me. Let's start with our cheap or our bargain rising force potion. 5 points for 30 seconds. There's a ghost over there. So let's go ahead and take care of the ghost. Where is the ghost? Oh, there's the ghost. Wow, the ghost punches are actually hurting. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's do some healing. Oh, I have 0 chance of casting that since I'm so low on magicka. Alright. So we can then. Nice. Alright, now I just gotta get up there and we'll have our treasure, I think. We need standard rising force. There it is. And there it is. And of course it's trapped. Well, quick save. Hey, I resisted magic. Nice. Ruby. Dwemer Right Bracer. It's not that heavy. It's worth 150 gold. How's it look on me? Oh, wow. Interesting. Doesn't really go with the rest of my deal, though. How does it compare? 23, 29. I mean, it is better, but it looks ridiculous. It looks ridiculous. I really don't like the Dwemer armor here in Morrowind. All right, well, we made it. We did it. Hooray. Okay, let's go ahead and zip on back to Balmora. Let's see here. Should I use Helm CV intervention? Yeah, why not? Let's just do a quick save, just in case it accidentally takes us to, like, Vivek or something. Yay, I was right. Fantastic. All right. Well, the next order of business, after a little bit of rest and visiting some merchants to sell off our new goods, is to look further into this matter of corruption here in Balmora.
My time is precious, so make it...
Rayloff, being a law and order type, simply will not stand for corruption of any sort.
Make it quick, Outlander.
With the exception of Imperial corruption. He just thinks of that as normal. That's just, that's just normal stuff right there. All right, well, let's take a break. Let's take a rest here at the Mages Guild. Get a full 8 hours rest. Get our magicka back. 9 hours, why not? We've earned it. Okay. No weird dreams, thank goodness. That is a big relief.
Clearly he was wrong. Yet I do think he meant well.
I think so too. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and talk. There's a person right over here we can sell stuff to.
care to tell me what this is about?
All right, let's get rid of this and these and that. Should I get rid of the racer plumes? I don't know. Fire assaults? We'll get rid of those. Yeah, let's get rid of the racer plumes, because right now they don't have, they don't have any useful effects for us at this time. Fortify endurance, maybe hang on to that. Let's sell all that. And that too, why not? Will you take the Dwemer coins? No, I didn't think so. All right, well, let's barter her up. Good. Can I get some training in alchemy from you?
Khajiit has no time for you.
I'm tempted. Because we haven't exactly been doing a ton of alchemy, and we do need to raise it up a bit. So let's go ahead and do it. Why not? 21. 22. 23. And then a nice even 24. Excellent. What time is it? 5 p.m. All right. Well then, the next order of business is to go ahead and look into the matter of... Oh wait, we do have some other things. We do have this we can sell off. The Cyrodiilic brandy might be handy, so I'm gonna actually hang on to that for when we go and fight corruption. Literally fight corruption. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this matter of the, let's see here. We need little story. Okay, I was told that, so just to kind of recap what's been going on with this, I was told that the Legion champion, Larius Varro, over at Fort Moonmoth, has sworn an oath to stop corruption, but the syndicates have got their people protected. To fulfill his oath, it seems like Varro may have to work outside the system. The Legion champion, Larius Varro, at Fort Moonmoth, told me a little story. He didn't come right out and say it, but he suggests that some bad people are bribing a bad magistrate to fix sentences and crimes for criminals. The general also suggests making these bad people go away might require a bloodbath. I think he wants me to provide the bloodbath. The bad people that Larius Varro wants to go away are 5 members of the Kamana Tong. Varro doesn't know their names, but he knows they are a scout, a pawnbroker, a savant, a thief, and a smith, and that they are in Balmora. It seems that Varro wants me to find the names of these bad people and make them go away. And a bloodbath. Larius Varro says he has a nice present from the Emperor. He says it is supposed to be a surprise. He says he doesn't know where it is, but that I should check back later to see if he has found it, after I've done some things. It sounds like he has some sort of payment for me if I make the bad people go away. Okay, he's very subtle, this Larius Varro fellow. So let's see here. Let's see. People in the Thieves Guild hate the Kamana Tong. I bet if you asked the Thieves Guild, they would cheerfully tell you who the bad people are and where to find them. Rayloff doesn't know where to find the Thieves Guild here, so let's see if we can ask someone in particular. None of the Hlaalu cancers live in Balmora. Let's see here. Sugar Lips Habasi is the local Thieves Guild boss. Okay. As everyone knows, the Thieves Guild is at war with the Kamana Tong. I'm not doing her voice. As everyone knows, the Thieves Guild is at war with the Kamana Tong. The Thieves Guild is the new gang in town, and the Kamana Tong, the old gang, wants the Thieves Guild dead. It's a mess. You don't want to get involved. Specific place? Balmora is a big town. Think in terms of districts. High Town on the hill to the west has the temple, Hlaalu Council Hall, rich manors, better shops, and the Morag Tong. The commercial district just west of the river has the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild shops and inns. Labor Town, east of the river, where the commoners and poor live, has only the South Wall Corner Club. Fort Moonmoth, southeast of town, houses the Legion garrison and the Imperial cults. Road south. Okay, well, this is not particularly helpful for me. So she hasn't told me where the Thieves Guild is. Okay. I want to see if we can sort it out, if we can kind of figure out where it is by talking to people. Even though I, as a player, know where it is, this is just kind of a fun challenge. Let's see here. Would you happen to be able to help? No, he doesn't know anything. He's just a random commoner. How about you? Come on, a tongue. Concerning this, I can only speak to a friend. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I could be your friend. I said I could be your friend. I said I could be your friend. There we go. Kamanatong? The Kamanatong is the old criminal syndicate here in Morrowind. As everyone here knows, there's a gang war between the Thieves Guild and the Okay, well. Oh. In Balmora, the Kamanatong hangs out at the corner club called the Council Club. Watch yourself if you go in there. They're not very nice people. It's across from the Siltstrider. Interesting.
Yes, Outlander?
Thieves Guild? Do you know about the Thieves Guild? Thieves Guild? No. You don't know where they are. Okay, gosh. Well, let's maybe ask Caius. He might know. He might know where the Thieves Guild is. He's well connected. He knows things. He's a Blades guy. Yeah, look at all our Dwemer scrap.
I would consider it a privilege.
There's our Dwemer scrap. Let's go ahead and throw down our Dwemer scrap with the rest of our Dwemer scrap so that we have a whole collection of Dwemer scrap. We're beautifying Caius's place, obviously. He really appreciates this, you know? Here, have some Dwemer coins, too. Okay. Thieves Guild? In the rest of the Empire, the Thieves Guild is a more or less organized group of local criminal syndicates governing illegal trade in their communities. Here in Morrowind, the Thieves Guild is the newcomer. The established local crime lords are called the Kamanatong. The Thieves Guild doesn't advertise, partly to avoid the law, and partly to avoid the Kamanatong, who have sworn to destroy the upstart Thieves Guild. Sugarlips Habasi over at the south wall is the local guild boss. Oh, good. Alright, so she is at the south wall. There we go. Did I know that? Yes. Is it fun to roleplay that Rayloff is trying to figure it out? Also, yes. Okay. Here we go. South Wall Corner Club. You are not Sugarlips.
Is it really necessary?
That would be her. Sugarlips Habasi. Greetings, Sugarlips. Are you looking for me? Do you want to join the Thieves Guild? No, I'm looking for bad people. When we are better friends, ask again. Oh, great. Oh, God, no. Damn it! Do I have an earlier load? Nope. Shit. We wasted a shit ton of money. Well, I'll be back when I have more bribe money. Okay. Well, we do have several scrolls we could sell off. Oh,
I haven't much time.
Beneath the Red Mountain, Lord Dagoth sleeps. But when he wakes, we all shall rise, and the dust will blow away. Serve your lord, Dagoth. The sixth house has risen, and Dagoth is its glory.
Oh, God.
He is the lord and father of the mountain. He sleeps, but when he wakes, we shall rise from our dreams, shall sweep our land clean of the Enwa. Why have you denied him? As Lord Dagoth has said, all shall greet him as flesh or as dust. The sixth house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth, the true house, the one house to welcome all true Dunmer and drive the Enwa from our land. Take heed, Outlander, the day of reckoning is at hand. Take what you can and leave our place, for when Lord Dagoth comes, this will be no place for you.
I'm going to assume this man is on drugs. That's what it's gotta be. He's on
I
drugs.
really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
Yeah. I need to sell some stuff. Because I messed up. Let's get rid of... I'm not planning on using these. Not planning on using that. I'll sell all but one of these. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I mean, I really need the money at this point. Because I gotta be able to bribe her. Don't really need the Scroll of Vitality. Seller max. Offer. Okay. Cool. Got a little more bribe money to work with, but that's still not enough in my opinion. Okay. Let's get rid of this. It's not a lot of money.
I really don't have time.
Maybe we should get rid of our cheap ass potions. Still have to read that book. You know what? Screw it. Let's get rid of the let's get rid of those scrolls. Let's see here. Is there an enchanter? No, we don't need to go to an enchanter. We can go to a general merchant for this, actually. All right. This is all because Rayloff is a lawman, right? She can tell. She can tell that we're an officer of the Imperial Law. Let's go ahead and get rid of all but one of these. Ugh, that's not a lot of gold. All right, let's get rid of our really cheap potions. We'll keep that. I think we've already read on Morrowind, but I'm kind of reluctant to get rid of it. Okay. Alright, let's give it another shot. And this time I'm going to do a quick save just before talking to her. Alright, hopefully we can bribe her disposition back up. Otherwise, I'm not sure how we're gonna do this.
Quickly, Outlander.
I guess we could join the Thieves Guild in order to automatically raise her disposition. But maybe because she hates us now, she wouldn't let us. I'm not entirely sure. All right, well, first things first, it won't do to talk to her when we're tired. So let's wait an hour. There we go. Okay, let's do a quick save right here, right now. Give this another try. Great. Oh, come on. All right. Let's join the Thieves Guild. Sure, let me in. We're not actually gonna do anything for them. But I'm looking for the bad people. Okay, there we go. Alright. If the bad people you are looking for are Kamana Tong, and they're in Balmora, you'll find them at the Council Club Corner Club. That's the local Kamana Tong hangout. The scout would be Vadusa Sathrion. Marasa Aren would be the pawnbroker. The thief would be Madral Thirith. Sovor Trandrel is the savant. Thanelen Velas would be the smith. Alright. Good to know. You know, I'm curious. Would I have been able to do that without joining the Thieves Guild? Let's try it. Let's do a quick load. I'm just curious. I'm just really curious to see if I could have done it. Okay.
I won't waste my time on the likes of you.
Persuasion. Bribe. Okay, bad people. Ugh. Bribe. Okay. Bad people. Okay, there we go. I'm going to make this the canon event because I don't think Rayloff would want to join the Thieves Guild. Anyway. Yeah, so we've read this before. So we're looking for Vadusa Sathrion. She's that's the scout. Marasa Arn is the pawnbroker. The thief is Madral Thirith. Sovor Trandrel is the savant. And Thanelen Velas is the smith. Okay, great. Awesome. Alright. That's the canon timeline.
Must be going now.
Because I really don't believe that
Teach you some.
Rayloff wouldn't actually want to join the Thieves Guild. It's just not his thing. Alright. Let's go ahead and deal with them. Council Club is over here. Let's make sure that we're all armored up, because we're gonna have to cause a little bloodbath here. Alrighty then. Let's make sure that we're ready with Icy Grasp. Oh shit. There we go.
Annoying outlanders.
Thanelen Velas. You are on my hit list. Let's taunt him into attacking us. We're just gonna have to press taunt over and over again until he decides to go ape shit on us. There we go. Let him make the first blow. Oh no. Not as great as yours. Alright, that's one Kamanatong piece of shit dead. I'm not done with you yet. Nice. Okay, Dwarven War Axe. Very good. Too bad it doesn't hit ghosts. That's why I like having the Viper Axe. Oh, you know what? Is that axe gonna need repairs? Yeah, it does. Alright, let's do a quick save here. Let's do a hearth heal. Oh, come on. Alright, let's drink a Restore Magicka potion. Where are they? There we go. Let's see how much I get back. Most of it. Okay, I can rock with that. Let's do a quick save here. How does the axe compare to my sword in terms of damage? It's a lot better. So we'll stick with the axe for this part. Let's see here. Savor Trandel. You are also on my hit list. You are the savant, and you must die. Quick save. Persuasion. Taunt him into attacking me until he fucking just goes apeshit. Come on, you know you want to kill me. You know you wanna. There we go. Let's put on Icy Grasp.
Probably nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing at all.
I have you.
Oh no! Oh shit. I didn't think they'd all attack me. I thought that, because I only taunted him.
Now you die!
Thank God for my, Icy Storm spell. Holy crap. Well, that's one way to do it. Oh my God, that was scary. The House of Troubles. Hamu's a Blessed. I don't like to be able to read that. Guide to Balmora, Guide to Aldrune. Interesting. I'm going to sell his clothes for money. Key to Nerano Manor. This isn't worth nearly enough for me to sell it. I'm sure he didn't get. Yeah, I'm sure that everything that he earned dishonestly. So you know what? I have no trouble. I have no problems doing that. Key to Nerano Manor. Do I want to confiscate his goods in the name of Imperial Justice? Nah, I think that's a bridge too far. That's a bridge too far for me. Nice sword. Steel Viper sword. Take it and sell it. Iron Spark Blade. Take it and sell it. Could always use some more probes and lockpicks. Those are always useful for an adventurer, such as myself. I dare say that was everyone. I have a feeling that was everyone, since they all went ape shit. Well, since they're all dead, they won't object to me taking their shit. This is not a bridge too far, for me. This is, I'm fine with this. With wheat, that's good stuff. Salt rice. Hound meat. These are all really good alchemical ingredients for us once we get back to the mainland. Anyone in here? I don't know how all that got turned over. 75 lock. Yeah, that's not gonna, we're not gonna be able to open it. So we'll leave it alone. We can open this though. Let's use the scroll of Limbusi's unhinging. Oh, shoot, I forgot. Nothing. So what was the point of that again? Yeah, I like the axe. Dwarven axe does look pretty cool, actually. I'm a fan. Oh yeah, we got this person too. I almost forgot. Ooh, Flynn. Don't mind if I do. And we use Sujama? Yeah, they do. I like the red shirt. Well, since we are carrying a bunch of stuff, let's actually go ahead and drink some Sujama. Give ourselves a strength boost. There we go. Now let's hurry up and sell some of this stuff off before I get weighed down again. Barter. What? Why not? Why don't you like me? Outlaw? I'm an outlaw? What? Huh?
You are trouble.
What'd I do?
Know this.
What'd I do? I have a 3040 bounty? What? Excuse me? But they attacked me. I didn't attack them. I mean, okay, well, I taunted them into attacking me, but that's weird. That's not normal. That's very strange. Hang on, let's check something. So do I have a bounty for killing that first guy? No. So why'd I get the bounty here?
Tell your friends about this place.
Sovor, Medusa. Marasa. Yeah. She was on my hit list. Is it because I attacked him before he attacked me? Is that the idea? Well, hang on. Before I start taunting him again. Yep. Okay.
You Inwa.
They attacked me! Oh, is it because I ended up hitting him? Oh, that would make sense. Okay, so let's make sure that we're... Oh, come on. Damn it.
Someone watching me. I can tell. Die. Suffer greatly.
Let's take that. Let's take that. Let's take that. Let's take that.
I have you.
Come on.
You will die.
Damn it. Okay. Do I have a bounty? No. Alright. I think it's because I accidentally killed that guy before. And I thought that maybe... yeah, whatever. Can I loot their bodies and not have it be considered stealing? Indeed I can. Yeah, take that as a warning. Don't fuck with me. Don't mess with the Empire. All right. Quick save. All right, and then there's this person, right?
Why do you Outlanders think you can
Madral?
bother anyone you please?
Let's see here. Medusa, Marasa, Madral. There we go. You there. I have a bone to pick with you. Oh, I don't want to train. I want to talk you into attacking me. There we go. Goodbye.
This is the end of you, Switch!
You are outmatched, elf. Okay, well, alright, considering that this guy is still alive, maybe I won't take their stuff. I won't take their stuff. Let that be a lesson to you.
Our doors are
Baynor.
always open.
Alright. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Let's go ahead and try to sell off some stuff. I guess my AoE spell was a little bit too much at one time. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this stuff. Yay, he doesn't hate me. Okay. So... there we go. We'll get rid of this too. And that. You know, that's a fair amount of money. I'll take it. Thank you. See if we can do any repairs.
You have questions.
Let's go back to the Fighters Guild and get some more repair hammers. Okay.
I'm listening. Please, go ahead.
This is one that we didn't finish using. Oh, well, did you look at that? All right. Actually, I don't need that many. Oh. Right. Okay. Well, shit. Great. All right, well, let's put the 5 here. All right, let's rest up, since we got kind of beat up and we're a little tired. And then we'll make our way back to Moonmoth Legion Fort. Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna do a little cut here, and I'll see you guys once I get to Moonmoth. All right, we are coming upon Fort Moonmoth once again. We will go ahead and speak with the fellow who gave us this job to begin with. Ooh, would you look at that? You know what? Let's claim a level. Am I far enough away to... Not yet. Okay, hang on. We'll take a nap. The fuck was that? All right. Let's rest for an hour. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead. Well, first we'll read this. You sense yourself more aware, more open to new ideas. You've learned a lot about Morrowind. It's hard to believe how ignorant you were, but now you have so much more to learn. Awesome. All right, let's do agility, intelligence, since we need that. We could always use more magicka, and then let's do a point into endurance. Nice. Yeah.
I'm listening.
Okie dokie. Well, let's report back to our friend downstairs and see what little gift the Emperor has for us. Greetings. Work? There we go. I see everything's been taken care of. And, remarkably enough, without creating any problems of a legal nature. You are far more discreet than I had hoped. I'm so glad I found that nice present from the Emperor. Here, it seems to be a ring. A very nice ring. There was no note with it, I'm afraid. But I'll let the Emperor know you've received it. I'm sure he'll be pleased. And also, from me, because of your exceptional discretion, take this special volume from my own library, with my compliments. Ring of Surroundings. Chameleon 20 to 30% for 30 seconds on self. It's worth 12,000. Holy crap. Cast when used. Holy shit. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's quite the gift from the Emperor. Thank you. Thank you, Larius
Speak freely,
Faro.
friend.
The Emperor is so generous. All right. Well, we are about to call things, but before we do that, let's go ahead and do some reading. I think this is a pretty good natural stopping point. And what shall we read? While it's tempting to read the book that we just got, The Wraith's Wedding Dowry is something that we've been putting off reading, so we should give that a read. Okay. The Wraith's Wedding Dowry by Voltha Gra Yamwart, translated by Apthorn. The poets are right. There is something life-changing about being in love, said Kepkajna Gra Minfang, sometimes called the Wraith. Oh, okay, so it's she's an orc.
I haven't wanted to rob anyone or anything in weeks. Why, the other day, I saw the door wide open at a wealthy merchant's house, but my mind was fully occupied with what I should wear on my wedding day. You have been out of the right society for very long now,
frowned her friend, Cargill approvingly.
You never told me what happened to your first husband. You know, the one the shaman gave you? Torn apart by ash ghouls,
smiled Kepkajna dreamily.
It was rather saddish. Saddish? But I know nothing like that would happen to Wadwarg. No life of adventure for him. He's practically an Imperial. In fact, he is one. Did I tell you how we met? Hundreds of times,
grumbled Cargill, reaching for... Oh, it's a male.
Hundreds of times,
grumbled Cargill, reaching for his flagon.
He was your jailer, and he refused you food until you promised to marry him. Have you ever heard of anything so madly romantic in all your life?
Sighed Kepkajna, and then grew serious.
I was going to say that I hope my old friends will wish me well, but as old Bosrael used to say, there's no point in hoping for what cannot be. We'll leave with the Imperial Knights for Balmora immediately after the wedding, but as long as we're in Dagon Fell, the gang will find some way of disrupting my love life and bring me back to the light. I know it.
As the days approached towards the Wraith's wedding day, there was certainly something sinister in the air that Kepkajna could smell when she was not transported by heady bliss. Dark figures seemed to shift in the shadows and disappear when approached. She recognized the clothing of some beggars near Wadwarg's cottage as costumes, but the mendicants hurried away before she could recognize which of her old gang was stalking her. But these moments of apprehension were few. Kepkajna was truly happy, making arrangements for the ceremony to be performed at the very dungeon where Wadwarg had imprisoned her. Her father was long since dead, another victim of the Ash Ghouls, but her fiancé's commander volunteered to act in his behalf. Of course, Kepkajna had to supply her own dowry. She spent every last mark of her savings of ill-gotten gain to buy her beloved a truly wonderful present. The wedding was set for the stroke of midnight, as is Orc tradition. The handmaidens, wives of Imperial officers, were busy sewing her into her gown of red velvet and fine gold filigree in the mid-morning. Dolcetta, one of the handmaidens, remarked that she had heard that Kepkajna had bought Wadwarg a truly beautiful gift for her dowry.
Let me show it to you,
Kepkajna giggled, dashing from the room half-dressed to her hidden alcove. The present had been stolen. The women were horrified, but the Wraith found herself merely irritated, not surprised. This was truly the old gang's style. They knew that a wedding ceremony without a dowry was marked as unlucky. She asked her handmaidens to finish dressing her quickly while she pondered what the burglars would have done with her treasure. The whole region was honeycombed with secret lairs and abandoned sites thieves used to store their loot. There were obvious places, of course, but after much reflection, she thought of where she would have put it under similar circumstances. Once the handmaids had finished, Kepkajna bade them to make certain that the ceremony went on as scheduled, and not to fret, as she might be a little late. She wrapped herself in a shawl to protect her gown from dungeon dust and set off for the shrine of Malakath. The Wraith had never before attempted to rob her own friends, and though she was peeved at them for trying to ruin her happiness, she had no interest in hurting them physically. Her style was to avoid conflict, though she knew it would be inevitable. The lessons her mentor Cargill had given her had helped her avoid the lances and blades of guards and Imperial Knights over the years. Now she would see if they would allow her to survive a den of thieves and the unknown dangers of the shrine, without, most importantly, ruining her dress. The desolate place was so empty as she delved into it that she feared she might have made a miscalculation. It was not until she found the small room hidden down a long corridor that she knew she was at the right place, and that it was well suited for an ambush. She grabbed the chest with her treasure within, and turned to face the assault. Two of her old gang, Yoram and Yori, the Redguard twin brother and sister, were outside the door as she came from the room. They knew the Wraith better than to taunt her and immediately attacked. Yoram struck out with a left thrust of his blade while Yori sought to rush her. The Wraith neatly sidestepped Yori, while dropping her weight to her rear left leg, shifting her right shoulder to the left to slip past Yoram's strike. The twins crashed into one another, and Kepkajna passed swiftly on. Almost immediately, she was set on by the Argonian Binyar, his mace whistling through the air at her head. They had never much liked one another. The wraith snapped into a duck, so the mace whacked with a tremendous clamor against the stone wall. Binyar was thrown off balance, giving her a few seconds lead hurrying up the passage. Ahead, she could smell the fresh night air. The last of her dowry's defenders was Sorogth, an orc with whom she had shared a brief romance. It was he who Kepkajna knew had masterminded the theft. In a way, and in context, she thought, his devotion to her misery was rather sweet. At the moment, though, she was most concerned with avoiding his barbed axe that seemed ideal for breaking her dress's fine stitchwork and the flesh beneath. Bending her knees slightly, bobbing to avoid strikes to the head, weaving her head to confuse Sorogth of her next move, shuffling her feet arrhythmically, the wraith made an impossible target. She ducked inside his thrusts, sidestepped his swings. Why would he thrust an axe? Sidestepped his things, and then sidestepped his thrusts. Why would he thrust? And ducked his swings. I guess I do occasionally accidentally thrust my axe, but you should not thrust an axe. They're not pointy, they're not stabby weapons. Anyway. As erratic as she tried to make her defensive moves, Sorogth still kept pace with her, refusing to budge from his position at the dungeon outlet. Midnight was coming, and the wraith finally decided that she must end the confrontation. When Sorogth swung out next, she sidestepped to her left, swayed down, and ducked her head so the axe whistled over her right shoulder. In that instant, his right side was exposed, and she reluctantly smashed the chest hard into his torso. There was not enough time for Kepkajna to see if she had killed him or merely knocked him unconscious. In truth, she thought of nothing else but rushing to her wedding ceremony. At precisely midnight, Wadwarg and Kepkajna were united together. He was delighted with her dowry gift, a fine suit of armor that would make him the envy of other imperial jailers. Even more, he was enchanted by his wife's tale of retrieving it from the Shrine of Malakath. "Did it occur to you to put on the armor when you knew that it was an ambush?" he asked. "I didn't want to dent your present," she replied between kisses, "and I certainly didn't want to wrinkle my gown." That was an interesting story. I don't think I've ever read that before. That was kind of a fun read. Fun little fictional tale, but that is where we are going to end things. In the next episode, you will find us on the mainland. I'll collect what I need to get. I'll collect what must be collected from Caius Casades' house. And then I will make my way to the mainland, and we will, in the next episode, we will join each other there again. And it'll be a lot of fun. So, thank you so much for watching.
Sure, it's around here somewhere.
I'm sure it is. Until the next episode, I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.